One of the biggest fears people have about the carnivore diet is heart disease. People hear the same message again and again. Meat raises cholesterol, cholesterol clogs arteries, clogged arteries cause heart attacks. So the assumption is simple. If someone eats mostly meat, butter, eggs, and animal fat, their arteries must be getting worse. But is that actually what happens inside the body? See, later in this video, I'm going to show you one biological system inside your arteries that most people never hear about. And it completely changes how we should think about heart disease. Or is the biology more complicated than that? So today, we're going to break this down clearly. We will talk about how plaque actually forms, how arteries repair themselves, and what changes when carbohydrates disappear from the diet. And if you enjoy this type of physiology breakdown, I go much deeper into these topics inside my Skool community where we cover nitric oxide, artery repair, metabolic health, and the biology behind nutrition. But before we start, there is one surprising thing you should know. Arteries actually repair themselves constantly. See, your body is rebuilding the artery lining all the time. So later in this video, I will show you how that repair system works. But first, we need to understand what arteries actually are. See, arteries are not pipes. They are living tissue. So inside every artery is a thin layer of cells called the endothelium. Now think of this lining like a thin protective shield inside the artery. When the shield stays healthy, blood flows smoothly. When the shield gets damaged repeatedly, the repair process begins. These cells control blood flow, they release nitric oxide, they regulate inflammation, they control clotting, and they constantly repair damage. When the endothelium is healthy, blood flows smoothly. Oxygen moves easily through the body. The heart works efficiently, but when this layer becomes damaged, the repair process begins. And this repair process is where plaque formation starts. See, most people believe plaque forms because cholesterol sticks to the artery wall. But the process is actually more complex. Plaque usually begins with damage to the artery lining. So think of it like a small injury on the inside of the artery wall. The body sends repair materials to patch the damage. If the injury keeps happening over and over again, the repair area can slowly grow. See, several things can actually damage this lining. High blood pressure, chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, smoking, high blood glucose. When this damage happens, the body sends repair particles to the site. One of those particles is LDL. Now, LDL is often labeled bad cholesterol, but biologically it plays a role in the repair process. See, LDL carries cholesterol and lipids used to rebuild damaged tissue. But if the artery keeps getting injured again and again, the repair process never stops. More particles arrive, immune cells arrive, inflammation increases, and over time this repair zone can become plaque. So the real question becomes this: what keeps damaging the arteries in the first place? See, one thing most people don't realize is that arteries actually repair themselves constantly. The body is always replacing damaged cells and rebuilding tissue. Now, the real question is not simply carnivore and heart disease. The real question is what metabolic environment the arteries are exposed to. See, arteries are extremely sensitive to the metabolic environment of the body. Two signals are especially important: blood sugar and insulin. When people consume large amounts of refined carbohydrates and sugar, blood glucose rises frequently. Insulin rises to move the glucose into cells. Repeated spikes in glucose and insulin can increase oxidative stress and inflammation. So this environment increases endothelial damage. Combine that with ultra-processed foods and constant snacking, Now the arteries experience repeated metabolic stress. This is the environment where plaque formation often accelerates. Now this is where things start to get interesting, because when carbohydrates drop, several signals in the body change at the same time. So what actually happens to your arteries on a carnivore diet? When someone switches to a carnivore or animal-based diet, several metabolic signals change. Carbohydrate intake drops dramatically, blood sugar becomes more stable, insulin levels fall, triglyceride often decrease, HDL cholesterol often increases, the body begins relying more on fat oxidation for energy. Blood sugar swings decrease. For many people, this creates more stable metabolic environment. And arteries respond strongly to stability. See, one of the most important molecules for artery health is nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes arteries, it improves circulation, it helps regulate blood pressure, and it protects the endothelial lining. Movement stimulates nitric oxide production. Healthy endothelial cells produce nitric oxide continuously. Now, when metabolic stress decreases, nitric oxide signaling often improves. Better nitric oxide means better blood flow. Better blood flow means less stress on artery walls. Inside my Skool community, I actually have a full lesson explaining nitric oxide and why it is one of the most important systems for heart health. You know, after age 40, nitric oxide production drops roughly 10% every decade unless people actively support it. So if the goal is healthier arteries, improving nitric oxide and endothelial function matters a lot. Movement is one of the strongest signals. Even simple walking after meals increases blood flow and stimulates nitric oxide release. But there are also a few nutrients that support the system. Magnesium is one of them. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels and supports normal blood pressure signaling. Taurine is another interesting compound. It supports endothelial stability and has been studied for its effect on circulation and heart rhythm. Glycine is another amino acid that shows up repeatedly in vascular repair and collagen formation. And some people also experiment with compounds like citrulline, which can increase nitric oxide production. Now, none of these are magic solutions. Arteries respond primarily to the overall metabolic environment, blood sugar stability, inflammation, circulation, and when those foundations are in place, nutrients like these may support the repair process. But for now, the most important takeaway is this: healthy arteries depend on stable metabolism and good blood flow. Now, many people on carbohydrate-restricted diets see changes in blood markers. Triglyceride often drops. In many carbohydrate-restricted studies, triglyceride can actually drop by 30 to 50%. HDL often rises, blood sugar stabilizes, insulin levels decrease. Now, these markers are often associated with improved metabolic health. However, cholesterol responses can vary widely. Some people see LDL stay stable, some see it drop, others see it increase. This variation is one reason the carnivore diet continues to generate debate. See, I'm curious about your experience. If you have tried carnivore or low carb, what happened to your triglycerides, HDL, or blood sugar? Did they actually improve, stay the same, or get worse? Let me know in the comments below. You know, the relationship between cholesterol and heart disease has been debated for decades. Some research emphasizes LDL, other research emphasizes inflammation, metabolic dysfunction, and insulin resistance. Human biology is complex. Arteries respond to multiple signals at once. not just one number on a blood test. When we look at cardiovascular biology, several patterns appear repeatedly. Stable blood sugar, controlled inflammation, healthy blood pressure, good circulation, regular movement, adequate nutrition. These factors strongly influence arterial health. Carnivore dramatically changes the metabolic environment. For some people, this leads to improved metabolic markers. For others, the response may be different. Human biology rarely produces identical outcomes for everyone. So what happens to arteries on carnivore? Well, the answer is not simply meat equals plaque. Arteries respond to signals: blood sugar, insulin, inflammation, circulation. Change the environment and the arteries respond. Understanding this biology helps move the conversation away from fear and forward physiology. And if you want deeper lessons on nitric oxide, artery repair, and metabolic health, you can join my Skool community where I break these systems down step by step. Now, before you go, I want to ask you one more question. What topic would you like me to break down next? Nitric oxide, plaque formation, cholesterol biology, or artery repair? Let me know in the comments below.